Yeah, Porsche was not expecting that probably. 210 through the compression foxhole, suspension coping nicely. Good morning, comrades, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Nürburgring, to Apex, and to a very exciting lap video, namely with E30. We already did, right?
Yeah.
So, but you're going out again.
I'm gonna go with E30 now with Tiffany.
Yeah.
She's not been out since June of last year.
Cool, well enjoy, I'll see you on the track in a bit.
Have fun.
Yeah. We are going out namely with the Polestar 2, a very exciting car, won multiple awards, and also a very exciting car for me because many of you have requested to do a lap with it, and we now finally have it. Now, it has 407 or 408 horsepower, I believe, according to the brochure. Probably when you put it on a dyno, it's going to have a bit more. More importantly, a lot of you want to know what it does in comparison to Tesla Model 3, because this car is being positioned more or less as a competitor of Tesla Model 3. Because it's roughly the same price, roughly the same performance. On paper, Tesla performs better in terms of it has a bit more horsepower, but this overall wins from the majority of tests because of the build quality, because of the design, because of everything else. And also in the case of the Tesla, we could see that it couldn't do one full lap without overheating the battery, or in case of a stock Tesla, the brakes would die halfway through the lap. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one performs in comparison. However, we're going out on Touristenfahrt and Nürburgring, which is not going to be used as any like super crazy fast lap testing, but we will still be able to see what the car is going to do. Another important disclaimer, we are having winter tires, yes. So let's do a lap on the snowy Nürburgring in the winter on winter tires and see how it goes. I haven't driven a single meter with the car yet, so it's going to be a very interesting experience for me. I'm excited, so enough talking, let's hop in, do a lap, enjoy ourselves. Bless you. Alright, here we are, 87% charge. The funny thing with this one, so start, brake and shift to drive. I guess that's how you start it. Well, pretty straightforward. Alright, adjust the sitting position slightly. What do we have here? Steering feel. Let's go for standard. EC sport mode, winter tires in the winter, cold winter day, I don't know. What's creep mode? Should have read the brochure. One pedal drive. It's probably regen, I guess. We will see. We will see. I'm pretty sure by now a lot of people are gonna say like, oh, you didn't put it in some performance mode or something. Should have gone really more through the... it should be fine, probably. Okay, we have a yellow flag. So far, really liking the visibility on the Polestar 2. Do I need to have a GPS to know where we're going? I mean, why not? Probably. Like the visibility, the first impression, there's like this. Yeah, maybe I can probably change it somehow, the armrest, but oh well. Right, acceleration test, I guess, huh? Off we go. According to the brochure, again, it should do 0 to 100 in 4.5 or 4.7 seconds. So there is that. Oh, we're going almost 200 kilometers per hour into a tear gun compression. Off we go. Very good, liking it. You can definitely feel a bit of weight. The brakes, you can feel that it goes onto the, what's it called? The regen first, and then the mechanical brakes kick in. Yeah, Porsche was not expecting that probably. There's Robert with the E30. Has very fancy, what's it called? The indicator sound. We have nice snow here. We have winter tires, so we should be okay. Brakes are really good. Traction control temporary off. I wonder why that's the case. Oh, we have some yellow. Oh, we can have some nice. Dim. Well, first impression, I like it. You can definitely feel that it's heavier, but I love the suspension so much more because this comes optionally with, not endless, but Öhlins suspension. Some construction works here. The brakes are definitely significantly better as well, so far from what I can tell. You can also feel that it's heavier, about like 300 kilos than the Model 3. It will be more interesting to see halfway through the lap more how the battery will cope with the constant demand of performance. Really have to press the brake pedal a bit harder there. Need to get used to it. Other than that, it's nice, it's nice. 214, it feels like the speed is maxing out here, yep. It's funny how traction control is just turning off and on by itself. .210 through the compression foxhole, suspension coping nicely. Yeah, should have switched off traction control because I went on the accelerator about second and a half before it actually kicked in. So, but again, in these winter conditions, I'm not gonna do anything crazy stupid. Ah, the seatbelt fully kicked me in. I'm like getting choked here right now. The collision avoidance detection. Oh shit. And it keeps pulling me more every time that I'm braking in bright side wall. Take it easier. Ah shit, man. That's definitely not a track car. I'm getting like completely destroyed here by the seatbelt. But safety above everything, and that's what Volvo or Polestar can do very well in this case. Alright, so take it easy through bright side for the speed limit. We can hear the tires are warmed up at least. That definitely. So let's go for sport mode because it's not completely off then, and I'm gonna quickly unbuckle myself, what I shouldn't be doing on track, but I was really getting destroyed there. Well, off we go again then, huh? Bright side passed, speed limit passed, and alley up. So this one also has two motors, one in the front, one in the rear. I haven't read up or seen if it has any like fancy torque vectoring functions or whatnot, so that's something for next time. The brakes seem to be performing a lot better the more I brake with them, so they do need some warming up. Oh yeah, getting out of the corner a lot better now. Charge. We started I think with 85%, we're now at 71, slightly over halfway through the lap. But I like how very well balanced the car is. Balance is a very nice word here. Because the steering is what the peculiar thing about the Tesla steering, that is extremely direct. It's good, but it's really unconventional. So if you're stepping over from the normal internal combustion engine cars into EV, then this is going to be maybe more your cup of tea, so to say. I could have been a bit faster through mid curve, but it's fine. So this, when it comes to steering and everything else, is really good. In terms of brakes, I really need to get used to it. The brake pedal feel is quite special. It feels like that I do have some sort of reduced performance mode right now. Didn't feel to go out of the corner as quick as I was doing before, but Could be just me. Traction control temporary off. Okay, well, ESC is just in sport. We have here some construction works again, so take it easy. You can see that the car is doing some regen. When you go on the brake slightly, it's 5 degrees outside. And I'm flooring it full now, but there's definitely not as much power as we had before. But I'll take reduced horsepower over reduced braking power any day. So definitely missing about 70 horsepower there, I would say. We're gonna do whip 'em on challenge. Yeah, fuck it. Should be a nice picture. And as mentioned, suspension is coping really nicely. That's definitely what I really like about this car. Where's Auto Addiction when you need him? God, he has his filming license, is not here to film. Yeah, really missing on the power there, but oh, there goes the seatbelt again. Oh man, it's gonna break my ribs. It's pulling even tighter. Oh shit! Shit! Don't do flance garden jumps with your Polestar, because I feel like the blood is going away from my brain right now. I should use like 2 cameras just like to show it to you how. Maybe for next time. You can go. Oh well. Right, so what can I say? The first impressions of the car: very well balanced, great brakes, great suspension, probably too much for the street, but very comfortable, very controllable. These are really good points that stand out. We cannot see any like warnings of the battery being overheated, charge limits, car status maybe. Everything is fine, so all is good. But I do feel, I don't have a proof for it, that the car was going a bit like in a more reduced power than it was before. But overall, I must say I also understand why this car is winning from Tesla Model 3 when it comes to all the awards from the journalists, etc. Because it's so much better balanced car, that just like, and all the interior quality, etc. There's one thing before you're gonna think like, oh, he's a Polestar fanboy because he had 3 Volvos himself. One thing that I do gonna say that I don't particularly like is actually the key. In comparison with the rest of the car, it looks just way too basic and boring. But everything else, I really like it. I'm looking forward to be doing like more exploration with the car and driving more with it, and also on summer tires, and see how long these will last. But so far so good. And one more thing, hopefully this video gonna get noticed by some electric people involved in EV mobility in Germany. Please make high power charging stations at the Nürburgring, because we have the Tesla superchargers, but the closest like 350 or even 150 kilowatt charging is like 20 minutes away from here, which is annoying. So please, someone from Ionity or etc., come and put something like high power charge here. that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this first lap, first hello. As mentioned, I'm excited for it, and on to many more laps. Okay, 58% charge, and we started with, I think it was 85. So it ate about 35, yeah, no, about less than 30% of charge, which is, I think, well, either equal or maybe better than the Model 3, but I need to look back at the videos that we did back then. But there is that. So, see you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye. Brakes look fine. The car doesn't seem to be tripping or like going too much into crazy cooling cycle. So overall, good performance.